Dave Snyder here. It is the fifth night of August 2016. And I just wanted to show you this number seven in the weather. See, this is where number seven originates. This pattern is not only on the Earth. This pattern is on the Moon or some other planet, other planets, whatever, but the Moon for sure. And you can see the number seven right there. That's why it's sometimes written backwards. Okay. So I think that's more of the more interesting pattern basically than this one here. This is just a spinning, eruption from the that comes from the bottom of the ocean, and it's something like there's an eruption that causes that water to heat up, and then it starts to spin because it's a column of hot water basically, and it just that steam comes off the surface of the ocean from the eruption, it goes straight up, and it has no choice but to start spinning basically, because it's just a big column of steam, and once the steam keeps going straight up into the heavens, it's going to start spinning, no doubt about that. So that's just one of them things, an eruption or something. But this right here is crazy. That's on the surface of the Earth. As I always tell you, these patterns that you see in the weather like this is a serious pattern. When it's thick like this, that's definitely showing you a feature on the surface of the Earth, under the ocean, or wherever it may be. But there is the weather, if shown accurately, if this is really the weather, this is showing you that, because I've looked at it, and that's what the weather does basically. I mean, if you look at it just for a minute, you realize that's what it does. It shapes itself like the surface of the Earth. That's where it comes from. Originates from the Earth's surface and then goes up, and the weather's created. Oh boy, look at this. Oh yeah, that's nice. Look at that. There's your eye. Holy mackerel. Oh, look at that pyramid shape and everything. That is cool. This whole screen is pretty neat. I'm going to save that for sure, though. Okay. Look at that. See that right there? With the pyramid? So that's a really nice. Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at this. Nice. That right there. I could do something with that right this minute. I could do something with all of this, actually, all of it. But this right here is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We could put Mare Moscovians over this right here, and it'll fit beautiful on the moon, the backside of the moon. Mare Moscovians will go with this, or we could put Mare Oriental with this, or we could put the Jupiter Storm with this. Which one would you like to choose today? But you see, look at the point. Look at how it comes. Oh, that is so cool. Look at this. Watch. It comes over, and oh, it does that smooth line right there, like the eye, and then you see it come down, and there's this. This is always here. This angled in. It just changes right here, and trust me, it's always in there. And then you got this coming back to join up here like this. It's pretty cool. Looks like an eye, a wicked eye. And it looks, this is all on the surface of the Earth. This feature is on the surface of the Earth. Whether it's on the ocean floor or whatever, let me just show you here. Wherever this is, we got to find out. It's right over China. Right over China. Look at that. Oh, it's showing it so nice. That is so beautiful. Look at that. That's showing you. See the weather? I didn't even know where. I mean, I knew where we were. I'm sorry, I knew where we were, but I mean, you can barely tell where you're at. If I had it like over like this, you wouldn't be able to tell really. I mean, this gives it away and this gives it away, but that just proves that the weather is shaped like the surface of the Earth. Is my whole point. So when you see this crazy pattern in the weather, whoa, that's on the surface of the Earth right there. That crazy pattern is on the surface of the Earth, being shown to you by the weather. Basically I'm overlaying the weather, or they're overlaying the weather over the land. because that's where it starts. The weather is created from that. So you see this feature, and it really points it out in the weather as compared to just looking at this spot. I mean, you can look at, but we're so used to looking at that like this. You know what I mean? We're used to seeing it like that, but when we see it like this in the weather, and we see it, you can see the real details to it. It makes it even more interesting. I do believe that's just my opinion. But check this out. Oh, I'm gonna get a close up. I'm trying to get a close up, perfect shot of this. I think it's going to have to be something like that. We'll work with this. That is a beautiful picture. Oops, something wrong. Man, that's cool. Watch this. There's another one right there. I'll just bring this one back after I put this other one up. I'll line this one up first with right here. Right here. I'll put it with this Jupiter. You can already see it. You can already see this one. See it, how it comes over like that, like I was talking about? Watch this. This is going to be crazy. I mean, it's just crazy the way that this works. You can see it so clear. It's like, what the hell? When I seen it fit Jupiter like this, I just shit. You know, I mean, it's like, it kind of just spoils. I mean, look at that. Oh, man. Look at that. But they also make Mare Oriental that'll fit right over this too. Watch. We'll do that too. Look how, see how it's right in the center of this ring I was making, the red ring. I was making that into, I was going to, but a few weeks ago I started that, and but basically everything's falling right in the center. Everything I line up to these weather patterns and stuff, they're falling right in the center like this. So this is a dead center of, if I was to continue making this go around, it would have been dead center, this pattern. Over Africa. Let's look at it over Africa without. We could bring up a different Jupiter storm. Look at, there's another one right there. See the shape of that? Look at the exact shape. It's the exact shape. There's no getting around. It's the exact shape. Alright? That is the exact shape. There's no getting around that. Totally. That's the pyramid shape that you see over the top of the eye. It is the they marked Jupiter or something. It is up, because I'm telling you, from the very first try I did this one time. The very first time I did this, it was like right on. And every time, every picture I find is right on with Jupiter. You go get your own Jupiter, check your own weather, get your own. You know, the weather shows you. I'm telling you, that's what my point of this video is. If nothing else, you don't have to believe anything else. It's just the weather is very telling of the Earth and its real features. I mean, this is what it looks like from above, instead of like a drawing. That's what the ones that they give us, the map, the globe without all this stuff on there, is a drawing, and it's real. They don't put very much detail into it. That's why it's always good to find weather, and it's not always reliable like this either. Sometimes sometimes it gives up a nice picture like this. And that just shows you a big impact. This is weather over the Earth. I take Jupiter away, right? And it's just weather over the Earth. Oh, I can't take that one away. Which one I got to take away here? Okay. You know what I think though? I think this is I have this off a little bit from where it should be. See how this round part is right here? It's like really right here. See how it comes around like this, and then see this little protrusion that comes into the point right there. Okay, well, you see that right here. Basically, this pretty sure that round area goes into the more right here. It's because I remember Africa from the original Google Earth. I mean, I've been through like 4 phases of Google, or 4 phases of different faces of Google Earth, from the shitty to the shitty, still shitty. Because they just blend this in. They found a way to blend it in and make you like it, and then they don't show anything really good. Not as good as they should. Like that one picture of Africa is pretty nice. Somewhere up here. Oh, and I got that one picture that's really nice too. Oh man, this one that I just started the video out with. Check it out. Okay, this is western United States right here, right? See the V? The V shape, and you see the round oval shape? Look at this. The whole entire Rocky Mountains. Look at this. The entire Rockies. All the way up into Canada right there. That's the entire Rocky Mountain range. And the V. You can't really see it over this because they give you crap. Hold on a minute. Let me just show it with the other things that I just brought up. How about this one? It's just a little bit different, but it's the same. You see the whip coming through, like this line coming through. Look, and you can see there's something. It's the same, man. It's the same pattern. You see how it goes up into the V right here. It goes up into the V. And you see the same exact round outer, that oval shape. Look, beautifully. Oh, that's so beautiful. I'm trying to show you something important here. And that just shows you that like everything's coming from one hole on the Earth, or one place from space, or whatever you want to. I mean, something like that. It's not even close to what they say. I mean, I guess it is close. It has to be close. They have to give you something to. Can't be too ridiculous, but it's, they don't share this kind of stuff. Really, this is real simple for us to see. They could just say, hey, check this out. This is, and more people would be thinking about it, and it would be, well, they got it figured out. Whatever they think they do. They don't want to share the gold locations and all that stuff with us anyway, so you got to figure it out on your own. Try to. So we got that big old, that's all California, that's the whole western United States right there. Look at that. That is beautiful. I know you can see that. Look at that. That's just by chance, because you just watched me align this picture in the video. I did this picture overlay right in front of everybody, right? I think I did. And I had no idea how it was going to align to this picture until I brought it up. And look how it aligned itself. So I got stacks of pictures that go here, but I don't have them all really well adjusted as I should. But yeah, I mean, look at this one. This one's in off the coast in the Pacific. I mean, it's got it. See the similar pattern to it? How do you? Because this is the Aleutian Islands right here. See these are the Aleutian Islands and other things. The Himalayas. The Himalayas go in there. That's a lot of things in that weather pattern right there. And this is not the only one that I have that looks like this. I have another one right here somewhere. That's probably just the same one, bigger. This one right here. That should be it. Watch, this one needs to be realigned to this one here. Yep. Let me get that one back up here. I don't know, I think it goes in there somewhere. Let's leave it right there for now. It might go right there on that. I think maybe it has to be flipped over or something. I think that hole might go right there. This hole might go right over that spot. Right there. I don't know. Actually, no, you can see this pattern. Look. See this pattern right here in the clouds? In the weather? Check it out. That's this pattern right here. I just gotta make it bigger. A little bit. Yep. I can see it. Oh, there's the hole. There's the hole. Look. Right there. Boom. Look at that. Oh, that's great. I love it. That's a Newfoundland in this picture right here, I think. And you can see Gulf of St. Lawrence there. So we know that's is an interesting location. If you've ever looked at it. Look at that hole right there. Bam! It put it right itself. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. We'll just leave it. It might have a little more room for adjustment. But we'll just, this pattern you can see is there clearly. That's pretty close. And it's right over the hole. But you can clearly see the beautiful hole right there. The weather shows the surface of the earth, and this is not even in the same location, but you can find. I've had the Himalayas in this whole on the East Coast many times. Entire Himalayas right on the East Coast. Jupiter storm. Let's check out with Jupiter now that I got it lined properly, I think. Oh, pretty close. Close. Let's try the other one. Yeah, that was closer. Maybe not. But it does fit the Earth. That's good enough for me. It's just a small. That right here. This right here is one of them ones that just it's really not big enough. But it's it's a little confirmer. You know what I mean? It can confirm little things by just showing you that, and then it located that hole. So that was cool. And what else we got here? I've just been stacking stuff up pretty much. Same place. I did a few other things. I don't know what they were. I've already shown that. So anyways, I think I've shown enough. The weather, man, it kicks ass. Check it out. If you want to understand things, I think the weather will help you. No kidding. Have a great night.